look at my prediction. I'm right again.
Good for you.
Pulling the top wave. Let's see how the top lane's gonna do. Boris the commander. Nice.
Oh, PPD
First
doing
blood.
more work out of my radar here. Bottom lane, they're going to get that jump on the Moon. Ready? QO will show himself in the lane, and now they'll make their move. Leading in Weehaw, dishes out the scream. He gets the Savage Roar off, but MiSeRy just continues to pelt him with right clicks from behind, and QO may not even know what hit him right there, and it's going to be a sudden gank, and DC even the game up.
I think QO had the time to deny himself, actually, with his Spirit Bear. It wasn't stunned, he just stopped.
Oh, couldn't make the next level play, I guess, this time.
Yeah.
But I like that you're thinking there. It's definitely something I would have considered. Oh, PPD was just running coast to coast from mid lane to bottom, glancing by the rune, quickly gets swarmed by DC members and finding 16 CS for himself. Which, you compare that over to Moon, who had already been taken down and is kind of working with side camps. He's falling a bit short here and could be falling even further, as it seems like a gank could be successful here, and it will be successful. Guess who got that last hit? It looked like the Harpy did.
Yeah.
Good little Harpy.
Just farming the forest, Iron Talon, when the creep wave comes to his tower, or he sees the enemy movement of...
Ooh, jump on mid lane for QO here, but WanteD have members nearby, and they're going to make their own engagement. They're going to lose the Lone Druid first and foremost. They will get a little bit of redemption there, taking Saksa as a return, but obviously the greater prize going to DC on this one, coming in from WanteD.
One thing about Tranquil Boots, okay, there's gonna be an action mid, I'll keep it for later.
Yeah, sorry, as it's Moon who's looking to disrupt things now. Popped it with the Sonic Wave, it gets the job done. Just a bit shy right there for the JO response hook, but DC again on the up and up. And WanteD pull on back. It looks like he's going to infest up one of the creeps here, MiSeRy, but MiSeRy takes it back and sends it back inside the fountain! Oh, Chessie! We've seen that before, and it comes right back. Well played from MiSeRy. Them through. Now, this is what their third series ever as a team, at least in competitive Dota. And I've noticed the obvious trend here. Smoke, let's make some plays. More smokes, more plays. Saksa is going to be the play on this smoke. And it is going to be QO who picks up the last hit. At that moment, though, Weehaw moving in, trying to burst down the wave. Still looking for that tier 1 objective, but will quickly shy off.
PPD just denied. That's why I was cheering for Enigma at Dota Pit, because of that hype effect, because I'm resident sleeper.
Uh-oh.
Let's see top.
Yeah, they
nice.
got
First
it. That's
duel
going
coming.
to be the first duel.
Yeah,
Forrest, the boxer, able to swing away on his first duel and claim the first bit of extra 10 damage. JO, though, going to find himself in trouble. Only gets the hook onto the MiSeRy creep, and Forrest is going to quickly try to purge off the damage and run back and away. Chessie pops out from that creep, now looks to go onto Wee. Wee, though, with that haste rune, will be able to just scoot himself away from trouble. But Boris is moving back in for MiSeRy. Needs one more hit. Can he get it? He gets slowed down, but eventually they will get the grab. 2-for-1 trade. PPD will help clean up the rest of the pieces here from MiSeRy. And now rooted up. Moon not going to be able to make it away. Dishes out the stun. Sonic Wave comes in from Wee, and they're going to be able to blast down QO. Chessie still a man on a mission. Moves in to get the finish on Moon, and will be able to do it, but it will cost him his own life. WanteD now. Need to get the hell away. Saksa
come out as a winner. They lost both Lone Druid and Nyx for...
oh, the smoke back, though.
Centaur.
You don't suspect the smoke back play. Picking up a Blink Dagger and going back in for more. It's going to be Boris. Secures a killing spree and some more damage as they take down Resolution. Hook just off the mark. Good sidestep
nice
from Saksa.
Swap.
But yeah, the swap's going to be there from PPD.
Punch his ulti. It's going to be enough.
And they bite him down before he can TP out. Cute steal and use of the rage, but oh, it's not going to be good enough. And WanteD suddenly get themselves right back into the driver's seat of this game.
Yeah, Boris the bus driver. Again.
Uh-oh, mid lane. Jump in, though, DC. Take the steering wheel right back and quickly crush QO, of all people. Now QO's been taken down twice, back-to-back.
Yeah, QO has been taken out 5 times this game.
Rough.
A lot of deaths on him.
Yeah, we catch the back end of that one, too. It's PPD, unfortunately, crossing paths with Resolution in a one-on-one, and I guess you can predict how that's going to go.
Okay, check the item build on QO. He's going for Desolator.
Oh, hold on. This game's not done yet.
Oh,
a new
go
Boris
Boris.
fight goes in. It's going to be trouble for him, though. MoonMeander steps in with a clutch stomp, hits him with the double edge, and it's going to be a winning fight for Weehaw and Digital Chaos. But now, back the other way. Weehaw's going to be reaching away at the Tier 1. Boris is waiting back behind. The jump in is there from Moon. He's going to get hit with a Savage Roar, the hook, the swap now. Stun onto Moon. Weeha's going for the deny. He snipes the deny while this happens. It costs him an offlaner, and it's going to be more damage for the Legion. And the more intriguing build-up here, the early Deso now seems to be going for the Dragon Lance. Uh-oh, PPD in the river, trying to just do maybe support things. Had a ward in his pocket, maybe was trying to put it down, but finds himself in DC hood. And they will quickly throw out a wave. They both drop wards. I don't know, that might have been spotted. They'll see the sentry. Yeah. He goes in for the ward. They drop a sentry themselves, and that's when they're going to pounce for PPD. They pull him back. They quickly look to burst down and get the ward, but that's when they jump in and get the quick snipe of the Rubik, taking him out. Just like that. DC may pull off at that point. WanteD will move in and probably take the Tier 1. What could be swelling up Legion Commander, but uh-oh, J.O. thrown up into the Yules. Swing and a miss on the hook. PPD dishes out the stun, finds himself in the warpath of Resolution, who will quickly deal with them. On the other side, though, Boris and the Bear looking to jump onto Moon. Moon creeps with inside to make it away, while down and below, Resolution secures a double kill as they take apart QO. We go back over to Boris, and he's been able to TP away.
Oh. Queen of Pain had Yule Scepter ready and went for Shadow Strike.
But Resolution sees the message, comes around the mid lane, and is thinking about sniping PPD here. And he almost pump fakes, but waits for Moon to set things up for QO. They blast him down with a Sonic Wave coming out from Wii on top of it. Now the dust getting popped out. J.O.'s going to get quickly dealt with here. DC, not too threatened whatsoever about WanteD moving in and taking care of the Roche. They will take care of WanteD as a team, and everyone will get dropped. Only Chessie, the Aegis holder, will survive, given that he will.
Clark has Lincoln Sphere plus 2k gold, so that's a big item.
That's a big item. That's a big, rich little fish boy right there. But Peter walks in. His swap going to get canceled out from that Lincoln, and they're going to just continue to dish out absolute chaos here. The Slark does end up going down. WanteD barely surviving here. Hold on and take it right to them. Saksa is going to be dropped on that note. On the backside, Moon is able to get a quick snipe on Boris, taking out the backliner there, and then runs out the other direction. His blink's up now. He does have a TP. J.O. though walks right in, gets out the damage, popped his own blade mail, and Moon will get dropped.
He punch healed himself with that hook from Nike's open wounds. Nike's 5,000 gold, not bad, not bad. There's gonna be a full, yeah, it's gonna be a full Abyssal Blade.
Uh-oh, QO though, not expecting the quick re-engagement here. Oh man, Weehaw has had QO's number this game, man. How many Sonic Waves have I seen just blast lockdown? Is that how it's gonna work out again? Or WanteD gonna have to rally behind Boris to be the one that can kind of maybe isolate and get a hold of Resolution? They already have a Resolution problem. PPD's dead. Jump in and just quickly executes him with that Lincoln Sphere. There's nothing that Peter can do to stop him.
Well, they need to pop the Lincoln
hook. Somebody gets swapped.
Aegis is gone, plus Nikes has a Blink Dagger right now.
Swing and a miss on Wii. They go for a swap on a Resolution. Moon jumps from the trees, gets the quick stomp, the quick finish on the PPD. Sonic Wave will fly out, but it was raged. Still hit a bit, but not a whole lot of... Get momentum for themselves in this game. They're going to have to make this count. But
nice scan coming out from DC.
DC are going to wait in the high ground. Now Resolution was caught on the low, but that's when everyone comes out from the attic and balcony above. They jump down to where WanteD stand and then quickly take the fight right to them. They're going to blast down QO, take apart the remaining. Now they will get the jump on the Wii and take them apart, but then they go for the focus here. Chessie under huge target, huge stress.
Bash.
And he
nice.
just gets bashed and stunned apart. He is done for sure. The last kill is going to be a deny from J.O. Roche comes his back scratched pretty hard there. Hook, not going to find it from J.O. Resolution now finds 300 gold, taking out the Bear. A committed duel from Boris, and Resolution looks to go to the aid. There will be a swap out from PPD. Boris cannot make it out, though. Weehaw cuts off his path, and it's going to be Digital Chaos looking to go for closure in game number 1. Chessie has to pop back out, and Stampede will be called, and Digital Chaos will reset themselves a bit. Resolution steps inside, but then gets himself right back out. Oh, commitment in from Chessie here. Can't get the grab. Has to go back inside. There's a stomp from Moon, and a quick slashing, and a quick takeout of J.O. No buyback for him. He's out of this defense. QO has to run. It doesn't seem like he really has anything else to offer either. Weehaw does get locked down here and will get taken down. Good setup there from Chessie, but now Resolution looks to go back to work onto him, building up those stacks once more. And WanteD just crawling themselves inside, trying their best to maybe deter DC from keeping their eyes on the prize. And it is appreciated here in a long-winded fight, but this could be the final hurrah from WanteD now. More buybacks being committed from both Chessie and QO. DC see this. They try to retreat. A swap back will be there. Oh, but a stolen swap from Soxo might save Moon on this one. It will be fine for now. They are going to end up losing Soxo on top of it. Chessie could be focused next. He goes in for the Infest, takes the Dragon, pops out again, looks to go for MiSeRy, now gets himself stunned up. Will eventually get the grab on MiSeRy, and now looks to get a fight on with Resolution. Pounces to the high ground. Chessie tries to chase with a blink, but does not want to pursue any further. Holy moly, the dust finally will settle here.
A lot of unnecessary deaths on DC's side, in my opinion. They could just... with all those kills, look at the gold. MiSeRy died. Oh, it was a... oh my god, look at the gold for QO. He killed Queen of Pain for 1k gold, then killed Saxa for almost 600 gold, and then MiSeRy for 1.3k gold. I'm not good at maths, but that's almost like a 3k gold.
That's like a lot of gold. And he almost has a Hurricane Pike straight out. Resolution, though, has been spotted with a sentry, but he's already made his move for J.O. Will get that kill. Can he get the full hit and run, though? I don't think so. Law enforcement seems to catch up, but backup comes in from Moon. And he's able to get off a clutch two-man connection, but unfortunately it looks like he may be bashed up, locked down, and now hit up with a duel.
Oh, he's going to get double damage.
Oh, he gets it. Did he get it because it was a
Lotus
duel? Oh, yeah. Oh boy, that... You don't see out the Shadow Dance of Resolution move in. Nice BKB
reaction
from Boris. Avoids the stomp, but he's in a bit of a trouble. He's in big trouble. Oh, good swap save there from PPD. Gets Boris out of trouble on that one. But it is going to be Chessie, who is going to be now focused from DC. He's out for 100 seconds without a buyback, and that's going to be game. Cute little plays there at the end, but Digital Chaos have already built up so much of an advantage for themselves this game that it is not going to be slipped away. Well played by them. They'll take game one of this best of 3.